Okay, thank you, Encik Munzir. So, the delegates from Faculty of Education Studies, University Putra Malaysia, my dear friend, I've known Dr. Aniza for sometimes, I think, more than 15 years already. Yep. Associate Professor Dr. Nur Aniza Ahmad, Deputy Dean of Graduate Studies International, Dr. Nur Aini Nasuha Burhanuddin, Coordinator, Program Masters, the Program Masters of Education Psychology, Educational Psychology, and the visiting Professor of Faculty of Educational Studies, UPM, Professor Dr. Maria Jose Lara Rodriguez. I hope I pronounced it well. Thank you. From University of Seville, Spain. And of course, to the delegates, welcome to SK Dato Naning in the district of ALOR GAJAH. So thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. We are very honored to have you here. So I am Azlina, the Deputy District Education Officer of ALOR GAJAH. And with me, we have here Encik Isa Baharum. He's the headmaster of SK Dato Naning. So this is SK Dato Naning. And the gentleman just now, that is Encik Munzir, one of my officers in Unit Pemulihan, and we have here about 20 of my officers. And most of them are actually a prof. They are all the subject matter experts in Daerah ALOR GAJAH. And of course, we have our Guru Penolong Kanan as well here from SK Dato Naning. So, ladies and gentlemen, actually in ALOR GAJAH, in Melaka, we have 3 districts in Melaka. One is Melaka Tengah, Justin, and ALOR GAJAH. So, this is ALOR GAJAH. Alright? So, actually, in PPD ALOR GAJAH, so I'll just give a very short information about PPD ALOR GAJAH. So, in PPD ALOR GAJAH, so the learning sector is the one handling the academic operation in Daerah ALOR GAJAH. So, in PPD ALOR GAJAH, we are basically progressing towards excellence since the past 3 years. I think you can show the graph. Okay, that's the graph of our progress in PPD ALOR GAJAH. We have created significant progress over the years, which, if you can see that, it's quite obvious that Dr. Aniza, Dr. Aimi, and Prof. Maria, you can see that for the past 2 years, I think we have created significant progress, which is our average grade for the district is already at 4.92, which is below 5, which is lower the better. So that's how we count it. So the lower is better. So now from 5.3 something, we go to 5.06, I think, and now we are at 4.92. And the certificate eligible percentage now has come up to 95.36, which is one of the best in Negeri Melaka. So that is what we are having now in ALOR GAJAH. And in ALOR GAJAH, actually, we emphasize the quality of teachers, because we always believe that as what is written in the education blueprint, it's written there that about the quality of teachers, which is the quality of teachers will determine the quality of education. And the quality of education can never exceed the quality of teachers. And we believe in that. So that is why in PPD ALOR GAJAH, we emphasize on quality of teachers, the teacher's quality. So when we are talking about the teacher's quality, whether we like it or not, we're talking about pedagogy. So that is the reason why when Dr. Aniza told me that Professor Maria is here, so and we are honored to have you here, and definitely, because I think that your sharing will definitely benefit my officers, because they are the one who's handling the pedagogy of teachers. They are the one, they will go to schools and they will guide the teachers, when it comes to content, pedagogy, and blah, blah, blah. So that's why it is very important, and I'm very sure whatever that you will share after this will benefit them, right? So later on, Dr. Aniza, as we have discussed, we will have a very short classroom visit. Let's do that. So probably I would like to see how it goes in our classroom, right? So I think that's all from me, from PPD ALOR GAJAH. So again, welcome to District of ALOR GAJAH. Thank you very much for being here. And okay, I'll pass it back to Encik Muzi. Okay, back to you, Encik Muzi.
Now it's okay? Oh, wow, it's too strong. So, well, first of all, thank you very much for having me here and for this wonderful welcome. It's my pleasure here in Malaysia and to be here in Malacca. So it's not only Kuala Lumpur, you know, it's not only Kuala Lumpur. This is also very important to be here. So, can I go to the internet? You have the computer? Could you dot would you go to golden5.org? Just say golden5, and then I explain. Okay, golden5.org. Okay, so I am from Spain. I am from the south of Spain, which is the poorest area of Spain, and probably one of the poorest area of Europe. And I do believe that if we want to change something, education is the way. So I have been all my life involved in education, trying to change my context and any context, trying to improve. If we want to change something, isn't it? Education is the way. And how we change education? Through the teachers. And how you say, so the quality of teaching. High quality of teaching means students perform better. We optimize not only the performance, but also the personal development. Because I'm a psychologist, so I'm always looking for the best for the teachers and the best for the children, okay? So, on that line, I have been, for many years, and still I am, working with international teams. So we made with a team, I create a European team, okay, from people from Norway, Belgium, Poland, Italy, and myself from the south of Spain, okay. So I was the coordinator of that team. So we asked the European community for money to create a project to improve children's well-being and to optimize children's development in all the ways. So that's what we wanted to do, and do it through the teachers. We were not thinking of that maybe an NGO come to my class and do a beautiful activity. No, no, no. We say the teachers. Why the teachers? Because the teachers spend long hours with the students in the classes. Long hours, many days, many months, many years. So we think they are the people that really have the bigger impact on the children. So we asked the European for money, and they gave us the money. And then we created the project. It was a project, it's called Golden 5. Okay, golden, why golden? Because we want to see the best of the teachers and the best of the children. And why 5? Because 5 for us, it was a magic number. So any question regarding number, if you ask me any question, the answer will be always 5. You know, how many countries were involved in the project? 5. How many hours we are going to have in the project? 5. Anything you ask for a number, the answer always will be 5. Why? Because we wanted to have also, we want to create also an easy project. We don't have something very complex. We don't want something to say to the teachers, you have to spend 2 years in a master learning. We want to say, change tomorrow. Because every hour is important, and every day is important. And that is the Golden 5. Here you have in the internet, and it's related to educational practice of innovation. In fact, we were, how do you call that? Nominated, we were prized with the award by the European community as the best project for teacher training in the whole Europe in 2009. So it was for us, you know, it was some important recognition. And now the project is everywhere. It's in many, many countries. In many countries, it has been translated to 7 languages already, which is translated to Spain, Italian, English, Polish, Norwegian, Arabic, Euskera, which is from the Basque Country, and Portuguese. So these are so it's many languages now. So here we have the British version. So you just go like that. Yeah, just go like that. No, maybe it's not here. So go back. You just click here in program. See where we have it. Can you check out here? Yeah. It's here. You check it. No, here. It should be a link. It should be a link. No, it's not a link? Yes, everybody, any link. That's it. That's important. That's it. So the first thing we say is we need to, because I'm a psychology, we have to put the psychology into this, okay? That's very important. So the most important first thing is to have the glasses. We say that. We have to see the children and the classes from a very positive perspective. This is the golden principle, and we summarize as the golden glasses. What does it mean, the golden glasses? The golden glasses mean if you go to the class and maybe one child is not doing her job, it's just doing something. You don't look at that child. You just say, oh, it's a wonderful class. Just see the positive thing. Everyone is paying attention. So the child, what do we do? He's not paying attention. So instead of the class and see the problem, we see first of all the positive things and we put it in high. So the children will feel, we like the teacher, we like the class. It's like we understand that from the social psychology, we know that to make the children to feel happier, you have to put in big the good things and not the bad things. Basically, that's the golden glasses. But the golden glasses is sort of related to whatever we think. It's like, I don't know here, but then, for example, in Spain, we have some schools. They are coming from a very social background. You know that? Children with many problems, family with many problems. So when the teacher goes to those classes or to those schools, they think in a golden way. Like, oh, this is a difficult class. This is a difficult student. They will not perform very well. They don't like the school. If you think so, you see so. And if you see it, you will say to the student, you can pay attention. What about your parents? They are not coming home. What is your book? You see, you point out the negative thing. And then you create negative things. So we say, no, that's not right. So you have to put your golden glasses. So when you go to a school, and it's not very good at school, you have to say, this is very good at school. It's challenging, but it's very good. You have to put the positive things in the children. Maybe they don't pay attention, but maybe they are very good making jokes. So, just say that. So the children will feel better, more relaxed, and we will create the background to optimize the development. Basically, in a very short, this is the golden glasses, So we think in a positive way, we think in a positive way, we see in a positive way, and we behave in a positive way as well. We do that without realizing. When we go to a class, even myself, when I teach in my classes at university, because it is a normal thing as a human being. When we go to my class, and what as a student, I all the time, oh, Maria, what do you think about? I like that. It's asking question, that's everything the best. What I think. That is a very good student, isn't it? I have other students that maybe they come late to the class, maybe they don't finish the homework. I think, this is a bad student. If I think so, without realizing, I will help you the one I think is the best. And I will help less the one I think is the worst. Which is the other way around. Maybe the one is the worst need more attention. Need to say, why are you coming late? Maybe you have a problem at home. What's happening with your homework? Do you have a computer? Maybe you don't have a computer, I will do it. So probably the one is not doing very well is the one that needs more help. But we don't put the golden glasses. We don't take. You follow me? You should. So this is the golden glasses. practice. It's like we have to break our natural pattern because that is not good for education. So this is the beginning of the golden. So this is the golden principle. But then go back, go down here, go down. Here. Maybe you can click here, see if something is coming. No coming. So go down, come here, program, come here, program. Open. That's it. Just click here, you can see all of them the view. That's it. You have to go back. This is in Spanish. Doesn't matter. So then we have the golden glasses, okay? And then we decide to have some areas. Because the golden glasses are beautiful, but you need something to work. So we decide to have 5, okay? And the 5 areas are decided not because we are creative. It's because there is an important psychological theory underneath, okay? So as a psychologist, we must know which are the conditions that the children need to have in order to behave the best, okay? Very easy theory that I would like you to understand, because with that very easy theory, we can see and we can understand a lot for the children and for ourselves as well. Okay? So let me just explain. It's not here, but I'll explain. Maybe you can take some notes. Maybe you can draw. A pencil to draw? If I can. Yeah. So this is, oh, thank you, lovely. Thank you so much. It's a very simple theory that just say that every human being, from the baby until born until we die, we are human being. From Malaysia or from Spain, doesn't matter, doesn't matter anything. Every human being has 3 basic psychological needs. Okay, so we don't have only the need to eat. We have also psychological needs. Those psychological needs are the following. The first one is called relatedness. Relatedness. Which are symbolized like the heart. Okay, it means love. Means everyone needs to feel that someone loves you, isn't it? It's very easy. When we have a child, and the child has a mom or father that maybe, or maybe they don't have parents, or maybe the mother for some reason don't love them very much, we know that the child we have to love. Because we need the feeling of love to make ourselves secure and safe, to make ourselves that we are worthwhile, someone loves us. And at the same time, we need to love as well. When we love people, we feel better, don't we? So everyone, the basic psychological needs, everyone needs to feel love. Anyone from the psychological background will know the attachment theory, which is the one underneath of that, the theory from the 50s, which is a very clear theory. So love, everyone needs love. Very easy, isn't it? The other thing we need, put it like that. I don't know how to play. I don't know how to draw that. Like that, like the hand here. We need very strong, which means competence. That means not competitive. That means everyone should feel that you can do things. When you say, I have to study English. No, I cannot. I'm not very good on that. I don't study. Everyone has to feel that you can. You can cope with. It's difficult. Doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you know how you can cope with. So this is can. In English, it's can. I put always a very easy example for everyone, which is quite, probably you will laugh. When you have a baby a year old, all the babies a year old, they start walking, isn't it? When they start walking, how they do walk? They walk in a very bad way. They walk like that with the legs open. They put the feet and not this and that, the fur. Isn't it? They need to put the hand here, So they're doing a very bad way. But what the mothers say when they start walking? What do they do? Do they say, you don't know how to walk? What do you think? It's walking, isn't it? You're walking perfectly, isn't it? And even if the baby fails, you say, no, you are doing perfectly, and you're avoiding the failure. And you call your father and say, look, it's starting, wonderful. Guys, you are making the children become competent. So they feel competent. Because they feel competent, they walk more and more and more. And walking more and more and more, what they do? They become an expert walking. That's it. That is, we should do that forever. So when the child starts writing, maybe when the child at the university or being in secondary education, when they start doing something more difficult, of course at the beginning how they do it. Nobody knows, everyone fails, isn't it? What we should say? This is bad? No, we should say, this is perfect. You're on the way to do it. Maybe it's making mistake. Of course, like the baby was making mistake. But you shouldn't point the mistake. Just put like, you are going to get it. This is how to make people competent. So we know how to do it. Again, why do we when the child is a year? And we don't do it when the child is 12 years old. Because our idea. So we have to change our idea. Then we change the status to see. So we change the way to behave. Okay, so that competence. And the third one is autonomy. Autonomy means the child starts working because he decides to work. In that case, it's something very deep in it because it's a strength that everyone has. But everyone has to make their own decisions. If you say to the child, you have to do this the way I say, and no, motivation wouldn't work. The child will do but you say to do it, you have to do this, but do it when you can. Make a selection. Maybe you can select when to do it. Or maybe you have to do this, but you have different way of doing it. Make some selections. The children must to feel that they exist, they can hear, they can decide, they can, you know what I mean? Because otherwise it's like, no one likes to be a soldier, accomplishing the order. That's no motivation. Everyone wants to say, I have something to say, I like this. So we have to do something for them. Okay, so there are the three basic psychological needs. When we feel loved, competent, and autonomous, then a special energy is coming up. It's like some people call motivation, and other people call it self-determination, and other people, I don't know, but you feel like you want, you're doing things, you feel. But when one of them is not satisfied, we feel like that. We feel like we don't know how to work. We feel insecure, we don't know what to say, we are not really optimizing the development. So this is a theory for everything. It's not for education, it's for everything. It's called, I could say, the authors, Daisy, and, this is Spanish, and Ryan, that are the authors. One from the United States, one from Australia. They are Western, but anyway, this is a very good theory. So this is a very good thing, very easy. That always I say to the teachers, everyone has to have this in mind. When you see a child that is not working, doesn't do things, don't say it's lazy. Probably lazy doesn't exist. When you see someone is lazy, it's because one of them is not satisfied. So now the question is, can we as a teacher do something about that? Can we create an environment in our classrooms that every single child in the class, feels like, competent, loved, and autonomous? Can we do it? In that sense, the Golden Five would help to do it. Okay, so now we see the areas. For example, we have this area called building relationship. What that means? That means we have to create an effective link with every single child in the class in such a way that they will feel loved. They will pay attention to them. Okay, so of course you can say to me, I have 35 children in the class. I cannot be all the time, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Because I have to to teach math, I have to teach language, you know. This is impossible today. I said, okay, this is true. You cannot be the whole day laugh. But maybe you can take the children by groups. Maybe for a week, you can pay more attention to some children. How many? 5. So maybe for the first week, you pay attention more. 5 children. Those 5 children make them feel loved. You know, you go there in the class, how are you this morning? Suraini, are you happy today? Did you have a good time at home? You know, so you start asking small things, you know, asking for the life, how they feel, in such a way that Suraini will think, oh, the teacher loved me, you know. That's it. And then when I finish with the 5, I go to another 5. And that's such a way, maybe in a week, or maybe in 2 weeks or 3, I feed the whole class, you know. So children will feel they love you, you love them. And the teacher will feel also loved. Because, you know, when you ask the children, you know, how did they, you know, did you sleep properly? The child, next day, they will ask you, how was your teacher today? Did you sleep properly? So, because they copy us. So in such a way, they will create a good, nice environment. So it's like the golden 5 gives you the theory, but also the tricks. You know, the tricks of how to do it. I will show you more. Maybe we can do with the tricks now. Yeah, we can do that. Because the golden, we have some we call key steps. Just can you go there? Go to the program again. Yeah. Program, and they go to the key steps here. Pasos claves here. So we say the importance here, and then you come here. Business relationship, that's it. Perfect. Thank you very much. And then we say, but okay, I will give you strategies to put it in the class, to implement it more. So like, very easy thing, like for example, use the name of the child when you address him. Like I say, you know, hi Mahadi, you know, I cannot say, Suraini. No, not angry, in a nice way, you know. So this is something that we do, but we need to pay attention. Because you just say, oh, I didn't mention that name, you know, for a week. So maybe you have to put more attention because everyone likes to be, you know, how you do today. So this is a very easy one. For example, positive rumors. This is I love that one. That positive rumor means you have to, like for example, I decide that for this week I will work with these 5 girls, you know. So I call you by your name. And also have to say positive rumors. That means I have to say in a very loud way, you know, that maybe, can I see your name? You are one? Yeah? No, Hanya. Yeah, but we will say one. Just say one. This is sexy, sorry. I say, you know, like, she's not here, but I say, you know what? She's so lovely in the homework. She does wonderful homework in a very loud way. So maybe she listens to me and she goes to her and say, the teacher is talking very well about you, okay? So what you feel? You feel that the teacher loves you, you know? But again, you have to do that with every single child. Because otherwise we would do discrimination, you know? Because we do it. Oh no, we do it with some bright kids, we do it. So now we have to do it with all of them. All of them. In a very, we have to count. We have to mark in the list. This is already done, this is already done, this is already done. So this is a very nice one. For example, things like remember things that the child has told you. Things like that. Because, you know, maybe Jasmine say one day, you know, they've got a beautiful cat. You know, you've got a beautiful cat in your house. So I just put it on my agenda, you know. And maybe after that, I say, oh, how's your cat? So you think, oh, you know, the teacher. Golden 5 are the small things, by small things that work. So it's like, you know, so it's just like that, it's not so difficult. So with these things, we will feel relatedness. We will feel that in a very nice class, the children that love us. I mean, we love the children and the children love us. This is for, we create the program for secondary education, but it's working even better in primary education, even in preschool or kindergarten. And now we are implementing at the university even, so it's working for all the states. So now we go to adjusted learning. Go to this area, adjusted learning. Adjusted learning, that was an area that is working with competence and with autonomy, okay? So it means, adjusted learning means, when I say in the class, for example, everyone have to do this exercise. I'm not looking at the difference between children. Maybe for some of them, making the exercise is very easy. But maybe for some of them, it's very difficult to do it. Okay, so this is not adjusting. I'm doing the same thing for everyone. So this is not golden. The golden you have to adjust. So everyone will feel competent, you know, because the one that doesn't know how to do it, say, you know, push away. The one that knows, yeah. So this is not working. So what can we do? Here we say, we have to create like different options in the class, okay? Just for them to make it to feel always competent. I can explain something about math, okay? And I say, now we have to do that some exercise, but I don't say one exercise. Maybe I say three. One very easy, one middle, and one more difficult. I say to the kids, you choose whatever you want. So they want to know very good, I like this. You know, and when they come to me, did you do the exercise? Yes, I did the first one. This is lovely, wonderful. So feel competent. So it's like we have to either provide different level of difficulties, or we can provide different levels of help. Like for example, if we say, no, they have to do this exercise, or this, whatever, this exercise. Okay, so we are going to do this exercise, but if you choose, you can do it with me, the teacher, so I will provide you more help. You can do it with it two girls. You can do alone. You can do in a group. So maybe the child that needs more help say, no, I'm going to do it with you, teacher. Come with me. You do it with me. You know, maybe the other one they know very well. No, I'll do it alone. You do it alone, you know. And when you finish, help others. Because at the end, we want everyone feel competent that they can. So it's like just to have that view, you know, so it's a little more complex, the area, but it's just to have that view. The view that we cannot say everyone have to do the same at the same moment, because it is unfair. We are not taking into consideration the individual different. But we can provide either different things, or we can provide a different kind of help. Okay, like for example, also different kind of strategies. I remember once, long ago, I was in a German school, and the teacher was working with the 1st of November, you know, the thing with a party. Anyway, so she said, we are going to do 5 tasks. Everyone decide what to do. Some of them, they have to go to that corner and to find that words in the dictionary, so they was reading. And then in that corner, other people, they want to draw. They can draw, you know, the words instead of writing it, you can draw it. Other people can look for songs related to the words. So, you know, so the teacher was thinking, the one that like more drawing can go there. The one that like more writing can be here. The one that like more music can go to the other corner. So the children make decisions once, and secondly, you will decide the one that fits you better. So you will feel competent. So, you know, so it's the combination of two. So it's like we have to think, we don't have to do that every single day, but if we introduce that maybe 2 or 3 times a week, you will see how the children become more motivated, okay? So you go again to the, thank you very much, to the key steps. You will see that shoes is the first one. Pupil shoes in between different tasks, different levels, different working strategies, you know, as I say to you. And make sure that everyone can do something, you know, that no one say, oh, I cannot do teacher, because that feels you very badly, you know. Or for example, the green pen, I love that one. You know, this is when you're okay, the children give you the task already done, or the exam, then you have to check it, isn't it? So normally, in Spain, when we check it with that red pen. Here the same, you see? And then we check out with this round. So you see, oh, this is bad, and you mark it. oh, this is bad, and you mark it. And then when the child sees that, how do you feel? You like it when I say to you, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad? Exactly. So this is psychological view. So we say, no, we take, this is blue, a green pen, green pen, not red. And then we will mark, it is fine, it is correct. No, this is wrong. So then the child will say, oh, thank you. You know, I will put you just an example, a very, very easy example. I was one with some teachers working and they were teaching Spanish to some children. They were Arabic children, so they were teaching Spanish. Not very, very easy, like you have to pray my name, and they say my name, my name is Muhammad, and just say like that, live in, I don't know, at home. Just say that. And then we put this here, for example. Okay? So I just put it in blue because I don't have any red. I don't want anyone has red. Okay, just say it doesn't matter. It will be blue. So what the teacher said is say, this is wrong because it has to be capital letter. No. This is wrong because the E is missing. This is wrong because it should be capital letter. Okay? This is wrong because something is wrong here. And this is wrong because this is missing. So I said, boy, isn't it? Wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 letters, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mistakes. More than a half, isn't it? So I thought, poor boy, isn't it? When you receive that, what would you think about yourself? I'm not very good writing Spanish, isn't it? So I said, you shouldn't do that. And what can I do? Very easy. I say, don't do that. You just go here like that. This is my. We can do it. Doesn't matter. The color is just for us to remember. It's not important, really. It's just for us to remember. Okay, so the way to do it would be, but it's okay like that. The way to be will be, I will carry on with them. You say, this is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. This is wonderful. Very good, very good, very good, very good, and very good. You mark what is right. And then the child will ask you, what about here? Why you don't put anything here? Why you don't put anything here? You know? And then they will ask you, and then you will say, oh, that's nice, because you and you do it. And then they will say, yes, we're doing it. Perfect. You know, so when you mark what is right, you realize that most of the things are right. And then the child will come to you and say, I want the whole. You say this and this and this. This is just a tiny example, but there are many examples. So the problem is the way to see. You know, when it happened to me, that we have to train ourselves all the time. I have to train myself every day. When I see my students' report, of course, the first thing I see are the mistakes. You know, this is wrong. She didn't read it. She's totally wrong. So that's normal. But then I say, stop, Maria. Go back again. Now, see what you really good. And I say, this is very good. This is very good sentence. This is very good summary. And then at the end I say, it's quite good. It could be even better. If you write this essay, you know, this thing, that twice, on this other thing. So it's like, I congratulate you. This is very good. But you can do even better. So the feeling is, you know, it's a nice feeling. So then they say, I do it later. You give me 2 weeks to do it. Yes, you have time to do it, you know. And then that's what I want. You don't want the child to work perfectly from the beginning. You want them to feel competent, to carry on writing Spanish, working or studying. So this is like, it's a permanent training, but it's working. Believe me, it's working for them and it's working for us. Because when you see, you train yourself to see the positive things, you feel better. You feel like you're a better teacher, in fact. And then they, you know, so this is the golden. So it's very easy things like private evaluation, this is very important. the children, you can never say in front of the others, this is wrong, because then they feel shy, they feel incompetent. So private evaluation, just with me, I tell you, in a private way, you do very well, but you have to, put more attention to this and to this and to this. In private, it's okay, but in private, never in public. I don't know, things like use people's own interest, when you put an example, just think about what they are interested in. Now we are in the Euro Cup, maybe the example should be about football. Use football, whatever they like it, because you will get their motivation, you have their interest. So this is okay, so now we move, so we have this is okay, with the relationship, we have autonomy and competence, and we have now, go to the family. Could you go there? The family school is an area that, here in Europe, all the teachers say the same, when I call the parents that the children they are doing badly at the school, they don't want to come. But always they come, the parents of the children that are doing good in the school. You know what I mean? So you have a child which is doing well, and the teacher calls you, you go. But when you have a child who is doing very badly, and you call the parents, they don't want to come. Is that here as well or no? Yes? Yes, it's happening here. Yeah, you see? Okay. So we say, oh, what can we do? So we have to change that as well. So this is very easy to do, very easy. We work only here with one thing, which is the first one. Make regular contact with the parents with a positive message. Either phone, writing, or the contact book, or the agenda, or whatever. And more positive things to the one they are more in need. Okay? So you are a bad boy, Mahadi, sorry, you are going to be my bad example today. You don't behave properly, you don't do the homework, and you really don't know what to do with you. I had to write more positive message to your parents. And the teacher said to me, but how can I do that? I say, get the golden glasses, and look at Mahadi. I'm sure Mahadi has something positive, isn't it? Maybe he has a very good relationship with Harry, his matchmate. Or maybe he's helping me in the class. Or maybe he's a wonderful smile. And every day when he goes to the class, he say, hello teacher, good morning. Put that in the book. Say, your child is a very nice child. Greetings everyone. It's wonderful in the class. He has a very good sense of humor. Just that. Okay, and then when Mahadi go home, and that positive thing, parents will say, Mahadi, are you doing better at the school? Isn't it? And Mahadi will say, I had a good teacher. And then I say that maybe twice, 3 times. So next time when I call his parents, probably they will come. Because they will feel more relaxed. And they will have they have a positive, positive view of the child. And the child will feel competent. Because when the parents start saying good things about you related to the schools, you feel competent. Because the children, every single child, wants their parents to be happy. So they will, put that more and more. So this again. So we have to write positive things for our children. How? 5 by 5. Okay? Maybe we don't write 35 messages in one day, but maybe I can say this 5, then another this 5, another day this other 5, because you have to see, you have to pay more attention to the positive things. And that's it. With that, it's enough. With that, believe me, we have interviews as well, very nice interview for the parents, asking the parents, what can I do as a teacher for your child to feel better in school? So these parents say, like, instead of being, you have to work with the children the way around. It's all the time, what can I do? Your child is doing very well, maybe you need to improve in some areas, but this is doing very well. Always thinking and writing positive expectations. And more for those they are more in need. Okay, those they are doing not so well at the school. So this is very easy. And then we found at the end the parents come to the class, come and call them. So you see, it's a very easy strategy. And almost finishing. So these three, with these areas, we try to satisfy the three psychological needs. Now we have two more with our collective areas, you do in the class. One is classroom management. Could you go, please? Thank you. Classroom management. This one are individual. You have to do it 5 by 5 or 1 by 1, okay? But this one, the classroom management is for me how to deal with the whole class. And it's like a more group strategies. So like, again, like when I go into the class, I had to say, I love this class, you know, I love these people, they are coming here in the morning. Like, for example, you know, some children in the morning, they come late, don't they? Yeah? So don't say that. Just say, oh, this class is wonderful. Most of you, just say, most of you are coming in time. And then when they are not coming in time, you're going to get later and say, tomorrow you're going to come, isn't it? And then they will come, you know. So we don't complain. We all the time highlight the things we want and highlight the positive things. So it's like this is paying attention. Pay attention to and praise in front of the whole class. Positive behavior, or behavior you want more. You know, like the homework. Do you have homework here? Do you have to do some homework? So the same, you know. Sometimes, or with the same children, they are not doing it. So you have to say, this is a wonderful class. You know, most of you do everything. So you see the next day, the other will come, teacher, I finished my homework. That's lovely, you know. So this is the way. You have to start your class at time. You know, you have to walk. You have to be close to them. So, you know, the strategies are not difficult to implement. And basically, it's the problem. You don't highlight the problem. You put it in a small way. I have been in only one class here, which was Amy, but the class was so beautiful that they were doing so well managing the group. So I don't have any example to say. I have examples from Spain, but here I think they're doing very well anyway. You know. So, but if can help you, well, that is okay. So this is classroom management. And the other one we have is social climate. Social climate is to make laugh, but not just with me, but between all of them. It's to create a team. It's to create, they help each other. They know each other. We create this area, one is because it's crucial, it's very important, but secondly, because we have a very serious problem of bullying in Europe. So you have a good social climate, you are preventing bullying. That's why we create the area. Because we need the children to know each other in a positive way. Bullying means some of the children, one or two, maybe the other one, they see only the bad things. You know, that's why they are asking and they do badly things to them. So bullying, we shouldn't allow bullying to be in our classes. But the other day, again, we were in a school, and I was asking about bullying because I saw pressured. It was so nice environment in the class and out the class. The children, they were helping each other, having lunch together. I was really observing because they were a big group, and I didn't observe anything badly. In fact, I asked, there's no bullying in Malaysia? Because it was really, such a good way to interact. So maybe you don't have the bullying, but in any case, you can increase the positive relationships, with the small things. Like, for example, here they have many, like increase people knowledge, that everyone should know the positive things of the others, make positive rules. But we have here, I see all the time very nice things like positive rule means how we like to be treated. I like people helping me. I like people saying good morning to me. And then put it there and say, are we doing it? Because we teach in the good way. But anyway, I think this is quite well, doing very well here. Or for example, I love this one. It's called the secret planned activity. That is very nice. That means you can do it with the whole class or only with some part. That means you propose the activity to the children, like, okay, for this week, for example, I have to be I have to be the secret friend of Mahadi. But Mahadi shouldn't know that I am his secretary. Okay. So I have to be very nice. So maybe I go in the morning, I put a paper on the table, say, "Oh, you are wonderful, Mahadi. Oh, have a wonderful day, you know. I can put some chocolate on the chair." So it's like, you feel like, wow, someone is looking for me very well, you know. Yeah. And at the end of the week, you do an evaluation, and you will see that everyone is so happy. Everyone, yeah, you know that. So it's like, so things like that, just to make them to feel better and to make them to feel love, you know, but not only from me, but from each other. So this is a very easy as well, that you have, but you have to plan it. So that's it. So this is the golden 5, and you see, we have the 5, we have the golden glasses, which is the principle first, and then we have 5 areas. 3 of them we work individually, so we have to work 5 by 5, and 2 of them, social climate and person management, we do it in a general way. And that's it. So we started the program in 2009, 2010, and now it's running in many countries, and still I'm doing a lot of teacher training about that. Normally I do a session, but then they call me later again, you know, that we have to carry on, how we carry on. And then we do evaluation as well. And then we have doing some research about it, and we found 2 main issues. Regarding to the students, we found that we're doing these things for about 5 to 6 weeks, no more than that, because we do the evaluation, we have to stop the evaluation. The children, they improve their psychological well-being in a very significant way. So me is working in primary education. In secondary, we didn't find results because I think we need more time. 5 to 6 weeks is not enough. But in primary, we found significant results. So children improve in the psychological well-being, and also they improve in a significant way in math. Another question, because that was to say, why math and not in language? Because we evaluate language, you know, with tests, with a school test, and math. So we will really say, but why math and no language? Why? Do you have anything? Any answer about that? Well, that happened in many studies. That's the thing we realize. Many studies, you find that when you change the educational practices, the children improve easier in math. We are talking about short term. Maybe long term, we have more significant results. That happened in many studies. And the answer that we give it to us, and everyone does, is because language is more influenced by the family, by the background. You know, everyone have a language to speak, maybe you can correct what the children are doing at home. But math is more related to the school. You know, it's not much related to the background or to the family. So it's like it's a more objective variable to evaluate, to check out if our educational practices are better. So the children and the children improve, well, sorry, I forgot that, they improve their self-efficacy belief. Self-efficacy belief means this. They were feeling they could do better than before. So increasing the self-efficacy belief, they increase the mass, and they increase the psychological well-being. So that was very thing to do. And that's it. And the second thing, so regarding to children. And the second thing also we find out, but we have to do more research about that, are the teachers. The teachers, they feel better. They feel more motivated to go to the school. They feel less stressed. They feel more competent when they were working with the golden. So that's it. So we think it's working because we say happy teachers, happy students. So the program is really, you know, we are very satisfied, you know, because we are trying to help, and we think like we are providing some kind of tools to help teachers and students. Okay, so again, so thank you so much, and any question that you have. Thank you. Questions? The golden five. How do you say five in Malay?
Lima.
It would be, because the golden changed the number, you know, so here would be golden lima, golden five, golden cinco in Spanish, golden hamsa in Arabic. So we changed the language, we changed the number, so it would be golden lima. Very nice. So please, any question, anything you would like to say?
If I'm not mistaken, so the program is we want to change the what we call teacher's perspective over the student. I mean that they have to keep always positive about the students.
Could you take this, please, and then everyone can listen to you? Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, so this program is we try to change the perspective of the teachers, meaning that we try to give the teachers always think positive about their students. Don't think bad about their students. Right. So this is the conclusion of this program.
Yeah, exactly. This is very good. This is like the main objective. The main objective is to have to make teachers to see the positive things. But then, how to do it? Because I can go to my class and say, yeah, I have my glasses, but you don't do anything. So that is not affecting the children. So you say, oh, how can I do it? You have 5 areas. Start doing something. No, I'm going to start only for 3. Okay, so start for 3 areas. But you have to start. At the end, you have to change your educational practices. And you have to call the child by their name, and you have to have a sense of humor, and you have to see, you know, the rumors, and you have to put all the strategies. So it's like, it's not only the classes. Why it's important to, because it's important to do it in a systematic way. Especially in a systematic way, you don't have to do the whole good thing. But in a systematic way, I mean for every single child. Why? Because when you are a teacher, you are a person. As a normal person, I'm a person as well. As a normal person, we divide the reality and the things we like it and the things we don't like it. We do that in a not intentional way, but we do it. Okay? So when you go to the class, you also have children that you like more than others. And that, at the end, is bad for the children. So how can we do it? I would say, you're a teacher, you have to be professional. If you go to the shop and you don't like the shop, the person, I don't care, because you are not the teacher, you are blinded. Don't go to that shop. You have the right to carry and being yourself. But in the class, you have to be professional. And you have to put your glasses, your golden glasses. So you have to see all your children. And you have to mark on the list that you have been golden with that or not. And with that guy I'm golden, because he's very good. I talk with her parents because they live next to my house. I talk with them every day. So this is already done. But what about her? Maybe I don't know her very well. Maybe she's not very good in the school, so she needs to be more golden. So I had to say what I did today. Did I call the parents? Did I call her by the name? Did I mention something she told me? And then you realize how children start changing. I will tell you even more. When we say, take 5 children, and then when you finish with the 5, take another 5. We say, be careful. Don't choose the same 5 children from the same category. Like, if you choose the 5 top students in the class, and you are for a week with your 5 top students, the one they are very clever, the one they do everything well. Then you are for a week, you are doing very well, you are doing very well. The other children will say, teacher, you are unfair, what about me? Okay? And when you say, no, I'm going to take the 5 which are very bad, they are very difficult to change as well. So we say, choose 5 children, but mix them up. Maybe you have to take one of them, they are very good. One of them, they are, it's not very good. And 3, they are normal. Normal children are the ones we don't see. Because the one they make is a lot of problems, we see them. The one they are very clever with it. But what about in the middle? So we say mix up. And then when we mix up, we realize that the children they change the fast and they change the most are the normal children. The normal children are they do the homework, they come to class in time, they pay attention, but we don't say anything. So when you go to them, you have done your homework, they say to you, yes, like every day, but you are brilliant. So they start changing. You know, when they really have problems, they need a lot of attention, and they change, but they need more time to change. Okay? So yes, so you say, basically, we teach the teachers to see in a positive way. And to do that, we gave them some tools, which are the areas and the key steps, to start for them working with that. When you have integrated, maybe you don't need the golden, but you have to work for that for at least 1 or 2 years to make really you are golden. You agree?
My question is how to build up the My question is how to build up the positive thinking or positive psychological thinking among the teachers. Is it by practice?
Exactly, very good question. Exactly. First of all, I give a talk. The first talk, of course, I have videos. I managed to convince the teachers, you know. So when you convince the teacher, you can use videos. I can give you a proper training section for you to repeat with the teachers. So when the teachers say, yeah, I want, because they have to say I want, they have to feel autonomous as well. If the teacher says, I don't want the golden, you cannot push them. So you have to create a very good session at the beginning. They say to you, I want the golden. So they start changing. And then you say, okay, you have to start doing the key steps. So starting with the key steps, they start changing, you know? And then we like to have like a team in the school that maybe they meet every month and ask the teachers, how are you doing it? And the teacher will tell you, yeah, I'm doing everything. Or they will say, I'm not doing anything because I don't like it. So we have to be golden with the teachers as well. And say, well, don't worry, you have had a very bad month. I'm sure you are stressed today. But you start again. So it's like, if we want the teachers to be golden with the students, we, as a trainers, have to be golden with the teachers as well. So it's good to have some teams in the schools that carry on working with that. And of course, we need the complicity of the head teacher. That is the key question. If the head teacher don't want the golden, they will not provide space for a meeting or time for a meeting. So, yeah. So it's very difficult to do it, Mahali. I told you. Also because there is some contagious between the people. So when you start in the school, maybe 80% of the school, they start with the golden, because they start talking. So they are contagious. This is because it's a group question as well. So they start changing. Okay, look, we started in Brazil, for example, 2 years ago. We started with about 15 schools in Brazil, in a very poor area. So we started with the golden in the schools, and that day we wrote a chapter called the goldenification of the village, because the whole town became golden. They were contagious. So the schools went to another school, so everyone was nice to each other, everyone said, okay, so we changed the town. So it's like, that thing happened. So you start in the class, and, you know, because it's highlighting good things, it creates very positive emotions. And the positive emotions, they are sparkling, you know? So, yeah, that's it. And if some people don't want to change, what can we do? But we don't change. For example, I was in a school, there were about 20 teachers. So 19 teachers, they were in the golden. So I went there every month to give some training sessions. They were working in a very poor school. So they were quiet. But one of the teachers didn't want to go. He'd say, no, I'm not in the golden. I don't want the golden. I'm good enough. So, okay, you don't come to the golden. But I went to his classes to see how he was teaching. He wasn't a good teacher, not at all. He was really bad with the kids. But what I said to him, when I saw him, I said to him, you know, you're so good in your class. you see the positive things. Because he was playing the guitar. That was the only thing he was doing in a positive way. So I say, you play the guitar in front of the kids, so you're so lovely, you're so good, you should come with us and teach us. And he said, yeah, and then he joined the group, so it's like, even with the teaching don't want to change, you have to have your left hand, and, in a very nice way, try to involve. And I am surprised. I'm really surprised how teachers, they really, some very reluctant at the end, they managed to go in, because the big group, But you have to be golden as well. You cannot go to a teacher and say you are doing badly. You have to put the green pen as well, say this is good and this is good. And when they ask you, and what about that? Maybe you can, just give some strategy to change. You follow me? Yeah? Okay. So that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Maria, for a wonderful and enlightening sharing session just now. I think if there's any questions on the floor, maybe we can do it later, because we have a few agendas to cover for today. Thank you very much, Professor.
Thank you to you. Thanks a lot. Really, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Okay, let's have a short break. We have some light breakfast, and then maybe afterwards there will be some ceremonial session and some photo sessions, and then we will go to the classes. Yes, Professor?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
I'm here for you.